Bye-bye og sa tanang mga naminaw karon. I just want to share my story. Actually, this is not just a story, probably the worst thing that happened in my whole life. Call me Chloe, 26 years old. I had a boyfriend. He's 31 years old. Call him Demon. Yes, literal nga demonyo. I met him at the club. Yes, party goer ko. But doesn't mean I didn't pursue my studies. And people can say that I am an accomplished woman. My parents allowed me to do things that I want because they trust me and I know my limits. Okay, balik ta sa kong ex. While namin sa club, I noticed him staring at me from another table with his friends. Then after a few minutes, he approached me. He was nice and smart guy, with a good looks as well. He asked my name and my number. It was just a casual talk. Then we are separated kay manguli na iyang barkada as well as kami pod sa akong grupo. After that night nanguli nami. Pagabot na ko sa balay, diha na ko naka-open sa akong Facebook. He sent me a friend request which I immediately accepted. Then our conversation started. We chatted every day, sharing precious moments, adventure, thoughts, and everything that matters. After a week, he asked if na ba siya'y chance akong kasing-kasing, which I politely answered na yes. He was so nice and humble, maong dali rakayo ko na fall niya. Given the fact that it was the first time nga nagkita mi sa club, og wala na masundi kay South sila o kami sa North part sa Cebu. Pero through text, chatting, and even video calls, na at ease dayon ko niya. So mo to nga after 2 weeks of courting, finally kami nagyon. Una namong kita as a boyfriend-girlfriend dito mi sa mall. We ate lunch followed by watching movie sa sinihan. After 4 o'clock in the afternoon, he decided nga mag-romantic dinner me without spending a single coin. Sagot niya tanang gasto. After that dinner, iyahan akong yatod sa terminal pauli sa Muha. I was so happy that day. After a week, he asked if pwede ba mi magkitag balik. Pero dili na sa mall aron mas romantic daw. Dito mi sa iyahang apartment. At first, hesitant pa ko musugot nga dito mi kay second time pa namo magkita. But I trusted him. Pagabot na ko, ready na ang living room. Very romantic yun, kinaapay mga flowers and perfectly arranged. I asked who did this and he said he did it alone. I was surprised sa iyang talent, knowing that he is a supervisor sa Osaka advertising agency. After a few talks, he opened a bottle of tequila kay mooy among paborito. We watched movie while enjoying the shot. We did romance and lots of cuddles sa sala kay we both felt the hot temperature of our body. He lifted me up padong siyang kwarto. Although second pa lang namo nga kita, wala na ko mo resist kay naigo na ko sa tequila and I loved him. After the first round, nigawa siya to get a drinking water. Og nakatulog ko. Then suddenly nakamata ko nga nayo sa kagay ihang kuyog sa kwarto. I was shocked because I was totally naked that time. He held my shoulder while saying it's okay. Ma-enjoy rin nato. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. I was about to shout but he instantly covered my mouth while instructing the other guy to make it quick. I cried and shakes my body to prevent them. But they were strong and muscled guy. Wala ko nahimo og ila kong gipulipulihan. I cried a lot and wanted to shout but I can't. They were holding my mouth all the time. Until they decided to get a fabric o girap sa akong baba o kamot. And the most shocking moments was when they were kissing each other. I was like, what the F? And the other guy did anal sex sa akong boyfriend. Hapit ko makuyapi sa akong nakita. Yes, si Lahe sa akong ex-boyfriend. Dito na ako na-discover. Sige na lang kong hilak sa kilid. He asked me asking sorry for what he did. Gusto ko siya sagpaon pero nakarap akong kamot. The other guy immediately left us. My boyfriend then dressed and cleaned me up. Nawadaan ko kusog silang gibuhat og sa perming hilak. Gasigir kog tiko ko sa kilid og gahilak. Gakurog while saying, nganong nabuhat ni nimo nako. He made sure that no one noticed us. So nigawa siya sa hallway looking for other rooms. Pagbalik niya sa iyang unit, ako dahil gilabay niya ang bottle sa tequila. Unfortunately, I missed. He grabbed me while saying, no one should know this. Ako kang ipapatay. After that, iha kong gisod balik sa kwarto og ihanapod kong gibaboy. Halos tanang acrobatic moves iyahang gimo. I can't resist kay fully wrap akong baba og kamot. Until 5 p.m. nigawas na mi sa iyang apartment og iha kong gihatod pagawas. To make sure nga makasakay ko ni kuyog siya padong sa terminal. He then asked forgiveness. Dili na ko makatingog ug apermi na lang tulala sa bus. And then he left. Gusto ko moambak sa bus while running. I hate myself. Pagabot na ko sa balay, diretso ko sa kwarto og didto ko grabing hilak. Lunch na ko nigawa sa kwarto the next day. Naka-absent ko sa work o one day kay di na ako kaya mo gawa sa balay. It's like I'm the worst and dirtiest woman jud. I blocked him on Facebook but still remember his face and name. I want to file a case against them pero mahadlok ko sa reaction sa mga tao. Di ko gusto maulawan akong pamilya kay respetado akong mama o papa sa mong lugar. Medyo dugay-dugay na to nga nahitabo. But still the pain I feel is still the same. I know it will never fade. I always question God why He let this happen. I tried to commit suicide but there is something whispering me. I suffered depression which affect my job. My boss want me to have a sick leave but I didn't. I didn't tell this to my friends nor my family because I don't want to be judged. I'm alone and isolated. I hate life. I don't deserve this. I hope my story will serve you guys a lesson. Don't trust too much and don't be so quick. I'm dropping a lot of tears while writing this story. Ladies and boys, mao kana ang confession ni Chloe. Munang dili jud ta magpataka o salig sa usa ka tawo. Kinahanglan nga mag-amping jud ta kanunay.